The blizzard hit faster than anyone expected. By nightfall, the wind was screaming like a wounded animal, burying our mountain homes under sheets of white ice. Power lines snapped. Roads vanished. Cell signals faded in and out like dying heartbeats. Out here, propane isn't a luxury. It's survival. That tank behind my house powered my heat, my stove, and the backup generator keeping my pipes from freezing solid. At 2:14 a.m., my generator shut off. The house went silent. Too silent. I grabbed a flashlight and stepped outside into the storm. Snow slicing my face like broken glass. That's when I saw tracks, fresh tire marks leading away from my yard. And my propane tank was gone. My stomach dropped. No note, no warning, just theft during a blizzard. I followed the tracks as far as I could until they disappeared near the HOA, Maintenance Road. That's when it hit me. The HOA. The HOA that thought it owned everything. I wasn't part of their HOA. My land predated the entire neighborhood by decades. They hated that. For years, they'd sent fake violation notices, tried to inspect my property, even claimed my land was community-adjacent infrastructure. I ignored them. Apparently, that wasn't enough, catching them red-handed. I drove, barely, to the HOA maintenance yard at dawn. And there it was. My propane tank, spray-painted with a crooked HOA inventory number, connected to their emergency heating system. I started recording. Then the HOA president walked out, smug, coffee in hand. She looked me dead in the eyes and said, "It's a community emergency. You should be grateful we're using your resources responsibly." I asked her one question. "Do you have a bill of sale?" She laughed. That was her mistake. The paperwork they never checked. 3 years earlier, I'd upgraded my tank. State-registered, serialized, digitally tracked by the supplier. I made one phone call from the yard. The propane company went silent, then asked very calmly, "Are you saying the HOA physically removed a registered tank without authorization?" I said yes. They told me to keep recording. The blizzard got worse for them. Within 2 hours, state energy compliance showed up, county sheriff followed, and the supplier's legal team froze every HOA propane account. Turns out emergency theft is still theft, especially when it endangers lives. The HOA tried to argue necessity. The inspector shut them down with one sentence. "You stole heat from a private citizen during a declared weather emergency. That's a felony. The consequences. No one expected." The propane supplier didn't just cut them off. They blacklisted the entire HOA statewide. No supplier would touch them. Why? Because if one HOA gets away with stealing tanks in a blizzard, every supplier becomes liable. Within days, homes lost heat. Emergency shelters had to be opened. Insurance claims exploded. The HOA president resigned. 3 board members were charged.